back, hit the bank in deposit mode. That nigga ain't got no time for the bullshit. Don't gotta say shit, yeah, my niggas do it. Told if rap don't work, then let me get some packs. Thank God that it work, ain't have to get in that. Now a nigga do a show and I'ma get some stacks. Yeah, I own my own shit and you ain't getting that. Little nigga, I need respect when you see me. Call me Trevin Corleone, you gon' need me. Believe me, and I came up with this a long time ago. So you already know what kind of time I'm on.
First and foremost, welcome to the experience. This is This, That, and the Third interview series. I am your host, Stephen the Dream, and we are live at the Power 104.4 FM studios. As always, 2020, I told y'all I'm only bringing you the best. I'm only bringing you quality artists up here. People that's doing stuff a little bit different out here that ain't really, going with the norm, that's really working. And today, Charlotte, North Carolina's on.
I'm really from Burgaw, North Carolina.
We'll get into it. Hold on,
we'll get all into that.
A Carolina sleeper. What I might say. I didn't really know about this guy. I had to go and kind of search the web. Shout outs to Training Day. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to those guys. Absolutely. Shout outs to Ant. You know what I'm saying? And I came across a guy that his voice sticks out more than anything. That's the one thing that stuck out to me. But then when I heard the lyrics and I heard what he was actually talking about, I had to know more. I had to get a little bit more in depth about the pain, about maybe some depression, maybe a little something more that's going on with the music that I related to and I caught with. So Lil Virgo, live in the building. This, that, and the Third interview series. What's up, my dog?
Appreciate it. Nice meeting you, man.
Yeah, man. I like to try to give a little, nice intro, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Creative Eye Visuals.
Beautiful, man. About
making
to put
sure
tears
we're
in my eyes.
Nah,
man.
I want to do it like, I'm going to ask you to pull the mic down a little bit. My producer, Creative Eye Visuals, Teasy Da Vinci is over there producing.
Is that good right here?
I think you're good right there.
Okay. All right. Cool.
How's it feel, Lil Virgo, being on This, That, and the Third interview series, man? How's it going today?
Man, I feel really good today. Good. God is just good. You not trying to get preachy, but, God is good, man.
God is
and
good.
I'm just grinding. I'm out here. I've been working. I've been doing this for so long, and to see my material mature to where it's gotten to. It's a struggle here and there, but I feel like now I'm catching on.
Okay.
I'm catching on. Yeah.
I want to take the people back for the people that don't know about you. Give them a little bit of the history.
Okay.
Then I want to kick them with a little bit of the present.
All right.
And then maybe a little bit of the future. This, that, and the third.
Got you.
You see where we're going with it? So let's start this here, with Lil Virgo, the origins. Were you always Lil Virgo? Why are you Lil Virgo? Where did the name come from? Tell me about it. You said you've been doing it for a while, so a lot of times in this game, that name might start out as, you you might have been something else, and then, you might have evolved to this, but take me through the origins of that.
All right, so it started in Goldsboro, me and my brother. Well, he's really my cousin. His name Big L.
Okay.
We started this going to Sean's studio. Back on base, military brat. And back then, I was going by like T-Verse or something like that. Some crazy name,
okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
And then after that, I just went by Trevin, and I was like, Lil Virgo. So that's just how it is. It's the only thing I'm born with. My name.
So natural Virgo. You are a Virgo.
I am a Virgo.
Okay.
September 2nd, 1990. Yep.
Shout out to the T-Verse fans.
Yeah. Whoever out there that got that name, shout out to you.
Being a military brat, what I'm saying? Where were you born?
I was born in London.
And born in London. I always want to know, I know you're clearly or black, what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm definitely
you
black.
For the people that don't know and can't see. But let me ask more I feel like when people are born in those places, you still take those origins. How long did you live in London? Or was it just something that,
we left when I was 4.
Okay.
So, it ain't really, the accent ain't catch me.
Okay,
so
okay,
it
that's
ain't
what I
get a
was
grip
saying.
on me. You know what I mean, Mike? That was a bad impression, but, I try. I think that's
they're going to disown
Australian
you,
or something.
cuz. They're going to disown you.
Yeah.
Nah, shout outs to London. So, not say growing up in London, but when did you move to the States, per se? When did you get your first Americanized culture, life, living it, actually? I know you saw it, I'm sure.
South Carolina.
South
Carolina. So I'm really a Carolina kid.
London to Sumter. Shout outs to Sumter.
Yeah, Sumter,
I'm from South Carolina too, so I share that sentiment,
Okay, all right,
But Sumter though, that's how was it growing up in? Did you grow up in Sumter then?
Yeah.
How was it growing up in Sumter?
It was pretty cool, It was regular childhood, So it's pretty pretty nice, you know, I guess.
Only child?
Nah, that's my sister right there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sis over there, okay.
Yeah, so me and her, yep.
Well, then, you know what I'm saying, I guess I'm only going to get one side of this, but you know what I'm saying, was there like was there any like competition, like, because a lot of times our siblings can like kind of push us in terms of like what we do, like did you ever like see her, or like, are you older, younger, or?
I'm older.
You're older, okay.
She acts like she's older though, you know, they say women mature faster than men, so
yeah, that's for sure.
You know, she'll be telling me, so like, don't do that.
Okay.
I should be telling that to her, but she's telling me don't do that, you know, so I'm just like, all right.
It's good to have that though.
Yeah, you gotta have someone riding for you, you know what I mean?
Well, I was gonna ask more like, were there any influences, you know, you being the older brother, but were there any influences in the family that people, you know, that wanted you to do music, that you saw and were like
Nas?
I mean, like in the Nas is a family member?
Oh no!
I was about to say, we got a whole different thing. I'm about to say, Nas is in the fam. Okay.
No. Nah, it wasn't really one. Well, I'll say my granddad.
Okay.
You know, he used to like travel, playing the guitar and all of that, and you know, he's real big on music. You know, he even listen to radio. What's going on today? You know.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he ever put you on? Does he ever be like,
Granddad Bunny? Yeah.
Do y'all like, this ain't it, let me put you on something? Like, was that the experience you might have had, or does he ever try to put you on stuff?
A little bit. Normally, he would give me like a game about the business. Like, he would tell me everything's not what it seems, and because he been through it, you know. So he just kind of give me that wisdom.
Okay.
To sharpen me up.
You said Nas. I'm not gonna skip off of that. You know what I'm saying? Is that, you know, your prime influence? Because I mean, you said it pretty stoutly, like.
Nas. I mean, I feel like the generation split. You know, because I feel like you got the before 2010s and the after the 2010s, because it's so hip hop's grown so much. It's almost impossible to say that one person. No, it's so many out there, but Nas for many years is like that guy that, you know, from Illmatic, It Was Written,
right.
I Am, Nostradamus, Stillmatic, Streets Disciple,
Godson,
everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, all those albums really kind of built me up lyrically. And then Wiz Khalifa came, and I was like, dang, okay, that's what this is. All right, okay. And that's when all that stuff started to kind of, you know.
Okay, so the evolution of, were you, because your flow, you know what I'm saying, I can hear your flow, and I can hear more like of a newer age flow, not in terms of like the kids, how they rap, but in terms of it doesn't sound dated. Like, you know, Nas doesn't sound dated, but it doesn't sound like you boom bap rapping in New York, like old school flow. But I can hear that you were actually a spitter, but you were late in your songs as well.
Yeah.
With Wiz Khalifa, you know, with even that change, is that something like consciously, did you ever like rap and then learn to make songs? Was that ever a thing for you? Because I know it could be tough to be just a good rapper, just be a spitter.
Yeah, it is.
But to make a good song like Black and Yellow, you know what I'm saying? It's a difference. Like,
it's a difference between just going on the mic and just rapping all day versus actually constructing a song. So, you know, I don't know, like, just looking at all my influences, you know, even from like M to, you know, J, you know, even Big Pac, you feel me? Like, by the way, Me Against the World is the greatest rap album of all time.
Me Against the World?
Me Against the World by Tupac. I mean, you know, I just...
Of all time?
I feel like that is. I mean, you could throw Ready to Die up there.
I was about to say, I mean, we can go down the list, but is it... What was all on that one? Do you remember?
I remember Young Niggas, Old School, Death Around the Corner, If I Die Tonight. My favorite song though is It Ain't Easy. That's probably that is my shit.
That's your all-time favorite?
I mean, yeah, Me Against the World, my favorite album,
It's a good one. It's a good one. I
was
gonna
say All Eyes on Me, or
I mean that's what cool. That's what I was gonna say. I mean, you was gonna say clear, like, you know what I'm saying.
But see, that's angry pop. I like
that's what I like though. I know you like conscious pop.
Conscious pop. Yeah. I mean, they, you know, Head and Tail, same.
I know it was a little, you know what I'm saying. Rest in peace to Pop. You know, we don't need no down on him. I know it was a little, you know, a little built up into that. That's a little character too. But like I like that. You know, I thought Pop made me believe that. You know, to a point.
Yes, sir.
To a point. We don't got to get into that though. Let's take it back to Lil Virgo. As you were getting to Lil Virgo, what's the first song you made? Do you remember? But you really put on wax.
I really can't remember. I think
you got a lot of music. You got a lot of music out. I definitely saw that too.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'd say the first song that I ever recorded was like on this Swiss Beats beat. I can't remember the name of it. I think it was on like the Rough Riders album or something. That dun, 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 dun,
oh, I know what you're talking about.
That was like the first song.
I know what
you
you're
remember
talking
that
about,
big L? Yeah. So I was like, I was just rapping on it. I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. I was just rapping. I was just putting words together.
Freestyle. You can curse, bro.
Okay, all right.
We good.
Yeah. So I didn't know what I was, I was just putting words together and stuff. And then after that, the studio years just developing,
Okay. I want to take it kind of present day to the music that you got out now.
Got you.
My favorite track, I like, what is it? Hold it down.
Hold it down.
You know why? You know why? Because you got a letter from Charles, right?
Yeah,
that's what it was.
That song was actually about a phone call.
Please take me through that, bro. Because as I was listening to, I was like,
I did this song. Are you familiar with Honcho Truth?
I got familiar with him listening to you. I think I heard of him before, but I know y'all got a track together that I heard.
Yeah. Like how that happened, and I'm gonna get into the Hold It Down song. It's like
go ahead.
The record. So, we met at the Audio Box Studios, and Will was telling me he got a new artist named Honcho Truth, and he was sending me some of his music. I was like, yo, this dude is fucking dope. Like, what the fuck? Like, he does everything. He's real versatile. So. Hit him up, DM'd him, and then, we just set up the studio session. Right. We did the To The Money song, and it's just a straight banger. Then after that, it was like, man, we got to do a video to this. Like, this just slaps, Then after I did that, Charles calls after he seen the video, and, he was just kind of like, man, I'm impressed, you making moves, but
it wasn't you.
Is that you, like, what, like, I know, I know who Trevin is, that kind of talk, so he was coming at me from like a big brother, little brother kind of thing. And
who is Charles? But tell the people, like,
Charles is the guy that I used to work with.
Right.
Yeah, he was like manager, and but he was kind of like the uncle, like
everybody got that guy at the job that's like, he rooting for you, but you know what I'm saying, he see you, he see you doing your thing.
Yeah, so he called me, and he was like, he congratulated me, but he's like, just always try to stay you, always try to like. Whenever you're writing those words down, make sure they try to fit you as much as you can. So after coming off the Missy Sun project, I really took that. Because, sometimes a lot of artists, they're not consciously making a decision to just make records that is just outgoing. Sometimes you can exaggerate. And you got some artists like, come on, bro. Like, you ain't got no Lamborghini. You ain't got no Rolex. Like, it's too far to a point. They take it too far. So just kind of like, bring it back. So then that's when I made the Late Bloomer album.
Okay.
And I even got to pat myself. I really think, even in my eyes, I can care less when I say that's a classic album to me. I don't care.
You think that's your?
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I think that's gonna be one where people look back. And
Late
like,
Bloomer theme is hard, bro.
Yeah,
Late Bloomer theme is like that's when I was sitting back like, yeah, he's a rapper. He's a rapper for sure. Like like I'll say when I'm listening to you, in terms of the actual music. At first it was like Big Sean, like the voice. Like,
I hear that.
I know, and I hate comparing rappers, especially to a person that I'm sure you aspire to be bigger than, of course. You know what I'm saying? You aspire to be on that level, but that's what I heard initially, and then I want to say it was the first Sweet Revenge. I felt and I was like. That's a little Kendrick, but I'm like, but he doing his own thing with it. But I'm like, I liked it. So, but I'm saying all that to say, your voice sticks out to me when I'm listening to the music. I'm not just, it's not the beat's not catching me. It's what you're saying.
Just skimming through it.
No, for sure. It's a difference. It's definitely a difference.
Yes, sir.
So, I don't know if subconsciously you're doing that, or that's just the the type of artist that you are, but I appreciate the artists that can find those ways to
find their pocket.
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like that I definitely have found my pocket. I know my lane. I know like what kind of sound I like. I pretty much know like kind of how I want my hooks to go, and so I feel like I got it.
Lil Virgo live on this Then the Third interview series. We are here. I want to, Stephen the Dream live, you know what I'm saying? Power 104.4 FM. Nah, man, you know what I'm going to tell you, man?
What's going on, man?
This year, I've had such a pleasure to meet, last year, but this year as well, I know it's going to continue, the pleasure to meet so many artists that are really out here doing their thing, man. I admire, and I'm encouraged, and I'm like, I go harder because I see, you know, you dropping a tape, or, you know what I'm saying, you getting ready to shoot a video. It makes me understand that people are leveling up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm associating myself with people that are doing the same thing.
Yes, sir.
When we go to Sweet Revenge, we had Sweet Revenge 2.
Got you.
Recently dropped?
Yeah.
Recently dropped.
Yeah, I think did it January 3rd.
And Sweet Revenge, you was talking like cash shit. Like, that's how I felt. Like, I was like, you was in your bag. Yeah. Sweet Revenge 2, was it any different? Did you know, was it a choice to come back? Like,
so Sweet Revenge is pretty much, it's about a record that's like, you know, you talk to a girl and then she's like, oh, I ain't really, you know, and it's like, yo, but you really not on my level though. So it's kind of like when I said, you looking at my life and I know you feeling sour because I run it up. You know, so it's kind of like, you taking it like, all right, yeah, that was back then, but now I'm somewhere else.
It's different.
And you're not in this space.
It's
different.
Know,
so that's what it is. So then Sweet Revenge 2 is kind of like on the flip side of that. Like, okay, you know, y'all fucking with each other, but at the same time, you still don't trust what's going on, if that make any sense.
No,
so it's kind of like head and tails of the same coin, pretty much. Same song, you know.
Do you think Sweet Revenge 2 is is that a record that, is that one of them tracks that people that like you will have to find, or is that one that you want to push? Like, is it a series that you're trying to create in that, or is that one of those, like, that could be a single for you? Or have you decided? I mean, a lot of times the people will decide just single, or it just could be the track that's...
the way the internet is, it'd be a random song you ain't thought about.
But I can see where you're going with it, though. You know, if it's something that you continuing with, or if it's, you know, you just came back with them again, like, look, I ain't done. Let me give them some more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like with Sweet Revenge 2, honestly, when, you know, I was with Julio. Shouts out to Julio, Audio Box.
Did you mix this?
I was with Julio. And, you know, I did the record, and I really didn't have a name for it, but I just remember it kind of being in that same kind of pocket as Sweet Revenge.
Yeah.
And it's produced by the same producer, Ayo with the Mayo.
Shout out to Ayo.
So, I was like, well, I guess this is the second part, and it's kind of in the same subject matter pocket anyway. So that's just how that came about.
Let's introduce it for them. We're going to play it for the people.
All right.
Let the people know.
Too.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell them who you is. Tell them, you know,
yeah, man, I'm Lil Virgo.
Yes, sir.
I am from North Carolina. It's a bunch of cities I'm from, but, you know, we're just going to keep it simple.
Carolina Shawty.
Carolina. And this is Sweet Revenge 2.
This, that, and the third interview series. Lil Virgo, Steven the Dream. We'll be right back.
All right.
God damn, I'm high right now. Yeah.
Right. Ayo with the Mayo.
She reppin' the set. When she come through, yeah, she know she better come correct. Taking shots online about me ain't gon' stop the check. Every time you see me, you gon' see me pop a fresh. Yeah, she with me and Shawty told me she reppin' the set. When she come through, yeah, she know she better come correct. Taking shots online about me ain't gon' stop the check. Every time you see me, you gon' see me pop a fresh. Yeah, she with me and Shawty told me you want the cake, I want it too. We got different points of view. Play with me, I grabbed the two, and now I'm playing tag with you. Money on my avenue, I'll be here till the afternoon. Bagging bitches battered too. I'm probably high as Saturn moon, doing what I have to do, laying out the facts for you. No, if you ain't my nigga, then my nigga, I am taxing you. Smoke the weed, then pass it. I'm ready for the action. The gas, it got her gagging. Won't shut up, and now she laughing. Now she reppin' the set. When she come through, yeah, she know she better come correct. Taking shots online about me ain't gon' stop the check. Every time you see me, you gon' see me pop a fresh. Yeah, she with me and Shawty told me she reppin' the set. When she come through, yeah, she know she better come correct. Taking shots online about me ain't gon' stop the check. Every time you see me, you gon' see me pop a fresh. Yeah, she with me and Shawty told me we did it all night. Yeah, I give a long pipe in the way that I hit. I hope that chick is alright. And I rode a paper plane, it's going to be a long flight. If you scared of heights, well, baby, guess you picked the wrong night. Wanna know how I live? She thinks she getting a crib, she thinks she getting a kid, but no, I know just what it is. She tryna hit a lick, she wanna know what she gon' get. She think that she gon' get it off, she gon' let me hit, so she reppin' the set. When she come through, yeah, she know she better come correct. Taking shots online about me ain't gon' stop the check. Every time you see me, you gon' see me pop a brush. Yeah, she with me and shawty told me she reppin' the set. When she come through, yeah, she know she better come correct. Taking shots online about me ain't gon' stop the check. Every time you see me, you gon' see me pop a brush. Yeah, she with me and shawty told me.
Back in the building, this and the third interview series. Stephen the Dream, Lil Virgo.
Yes, sir.
We are in the building, man. Y'all just heard that Sweet Revenge too. Had to let them know. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta let them know.
Project on the way?
Yeah, it's on the way. Working on some songs, got some stuff in the works, you know.
Have you dropped the? Well, no, you did drop. You did drop the project. What's it?
It's called Missy Sun.
Missy Sun.
Yeah.
Talk about why you titled it Missy Sun. I know it's a, you know what I'm saying, light, deeper meaning to it.
Yeah.
If we can get into it.
Yeah, we
know
can. You know, we're good. My mom passed away April 29th, 2015. And when I first moved to Charlotte in 2017, I linked up with this guy named Ira Parker.
Okay.
And Stino at Maximus Music Studios, and was working on a couple tracks, and I just wanted to do something for my mom, so I just came up with, Missy Sun. So that's that.
In terms of that project, is that like that's something that you just felt like you needed to get off? Like,
yeah.
Like it wasn't, you put it out, of course, but it's like it's not one that you're, sometimes you just got to make music for, it's a therapy, right?
Yeah, you got to have a release. So I did a song called 6 Rings, and yeah, she really loves that record. Yeah,
that's the song.
Yeah, a song called 6 Rings, talking to her about things that's going on in my life, and that was actually the intro of the song. So yeah. That was in 20, because I already know how to sing it, but that was in 2017.
Okay.
Way back then. So yeah.
So you talk about in the music, like people was telling you to quit, like like people telling, so many people telling you shouldn't do it,
Yeah.
Why do you think
not so many, but
just people. Do you use that as motivation? Because I'm sure, like you said, there's more people telling you keep doing what you're doing. But is that something you just keep? Because I can hear it as a reoccurring theme in some of the songs.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like when someone says, "Stephen the Dream, don't start no radio station. Don't do that." They're really speaking from themselves because they feel like they can't do it. So that's why they're telling you. And it's not so much that too, but it's like every day that they see you up here, they're feeling something inside now, because they're looking at you, seeing what they could do if they would just grind like you doing, Yeah. So it just kind of, it's that aspect of it a lot of times, and then sometimes it's just growth,
For sure. I try to, like, I'm always looking for an edge. I'm not gonna lie, I might create it incidentally, you know what I'm saying? Just you might look at me wrong, and I'm just like, damn, bro, that's how you gotta look at. That's how you just coming at me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just more of, I think everybody needs something to keep them going,
Exactly.
And, like you said, the way you talk about those people, I like, again, like what's keeping me connected with your music is the way you're not afraid to express what's going on, you know. You spoke about depression in the music,
Exactly.
Was that, of course, after the situation with your mother, I'm sure, that could have occurred, but was that something that you were already battling? Is that something that, is recently occurring? Or?
Yeah, it's something that was always there. I just didn't know what it was. Now they give a title thing, so I guess that's what it's called. But definitely when she passed, it went times 1,000.
Of course.
Yeah,
of
it went times 1,000. So yeah, and that's when I released Missy Sun, and then life goes on, and you got to keep pushing forward. You can't, you wanna. You deep inside, you want to just kind of, mope and kind of think about people and, that past and all that. But then you gotta realize that they're gonna want you to keep going on.
Fact.
For them, you just can't. You can't stop because life goes on.
I come to realize a lot. Like I just want to be like, forget it, cuz like, nah, not today. But then you really gotta think how many people subconsciously that you don't even know paying attention to you, that if you quit, oh, then I'm done.
They
too.
world done.
I'm done. It's over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that a lot of that is pressure that you doing what you're trying to do. Myself trying to do what I'm doing. Yeah. It's a part of what we asking for at the end of the day. Yeah. So it's better to embrace it the way that you're doing as well. The future here is 2020. It's early 2020.
2020 vision.
New music is coming.
Yes, sir.
I want to see more visuals from Lil Virgo. Are we gonna get more visuals from Lil Virgo?
We've actually been talking about that today before we even got up here. We know that's what we're missing.
Because I think that would help a lot more people catch it. Because I think once they hear it, that's what happened to me. I didn't check a video. You know what I'm saying? I waited and just checked the tracks that was available on Apple Music or whatever. Yeah. And then it was like, okay, I need to see that now. So I would encourage that in 2020 for you.
We definitely got some stuff.
Absolutely, man.
We working on it.
Before we get out of here, man, let the people know where they can find you. Let the people know if there's anything you want to let them know that you got going on, like what they need to listen to now. Tell them all that.
Well, right now I got Sweet Revenge 2. I got Carolina shit.
Yep.
All on Apple Music, Spotify, Napster, YouTube, MP3, Amazon, all of that. Everything's on all platforms. All you got to do is just go on the app, type in Lil Virgo, boom. If you want to find me on social media, go to Lil Virgo 90.
90s baby.
90s baby.
Real deal 90s baby.
Yeah, and I was actually born on 90. So
first half of the 90s, not you second half. I ain't gonna talk about y'all like that. I mean, it might be something.
Yeah, don't talk about that.
Do y'all like that? My bad.
Yes, sir. So yeah, and that's where you can find me. Okay. That's how we rocking.
Dope, man. More shows coming up,
Yeah. Actually, I'm doing a freestyle tomorrow. Aunt asked me to come out.
Okay.
So we got to be in the building.
Training day, y'all. Make sure to pull up. Check out the freestyle from Lil Virgo.
Yeah,
Lil Virgo.
Shout out to DJ Scott King. That fam.
For sure. Whole No Advisory podcast. Everybody over there.
Oh yeah, and I'm also doing Thursday. I'm gonna be with CEO Joseph Isaiah, and be with him doing a show Thursday night. Flavors and Flows.
Okay, y'all make sure to check that out too.
So check that out. So I'm doing a freestyle Monday, and then Thursday night, Flavors and Flows performance.
We got your whole week covered for Lil Virgo.
Yes, sir.
I hope you don't use all your bars tomorrow, and you can maybe bless us with a little something. You got something?
I don't ever run out of bars.
Whoa, okay. Lil Virgo, live in the building. This is the third interview series. He said he don't run out of bars, so let's see what he got for us.
All right, bet.
Want to give a huge shout-outs to Power 104.4 FM for facilitating the interview tonight. Huge shout-outs to Creative Eye Visuals behind the scene, TZ Da Vinci, TZ Alexander in the building. And make sure you guys follow this, that, and the third interview series on all platforms for more interviews, freestyles, and clips. Make sure you follow Carolina Heat Up as well for your artist marketing, promotions, and Steven the Dream. That's Steven, THA, Dream on all platforms, man. We out here. Let's get into these bars. We're going to take a quick little intermission. We're going to don't go nowhere. Stay right there. TZ Alexander. No intermission. You know what I'm saying? It's 2020. You know what I'm saying? We're not slowing down in 2020. We're going straight into it.
We're just going straight
into it. We're going to get the monitors right. We're going to turn
straight into it.
Straight off the rip, straight into it. I'm going to turn my mic off. We're going to let Lil Virgo do his thing. I hope the monitors don't fall. You know what I'm saying? If you want to hear a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I know you good. I know you good. Let TZ know the volume that you good at. You know?
All right. We got any headphones? Just kind of give me that feeling, or it's cool. It's cool. All right. Just so I can feel it. You feel me? Look, I just want to feel it. I just want to kill it. Yeah, I get the pussy. You know how I drill it. I'm higher than the ceiling. I'm flying with some villains. And I'm all up in the thighs, and you know I kill it. Not drug dealing, but I keep it real. And I'm in the Ville, you know that's how I feel. I'm trying to get a meal, like a nigga hungry. Put it in the tummy, now she my honey. Fuck it, get the money. Fuck it, rob the safe. Go and get the bank. Be high in the day. I fly in the plane, in the thighs in the day. Nigga talking all that shit, what you gonna do today? Check it, I'm always on the record. Yeah, I break records like a bad kid. Fuck her on the mattress. Make her do a backflip like a motherfucking gymnastics. Open up the plastic. Yeah, Trevin dropped another classic. AKA Lil Virgo. With these rap niggas rap circles. And you moving slower than a turtle. Yeah, nigga make me wanna.
Lil Virgo off the dome. Hold on, get my mic back. Let me get my mic back. Lil Virgo off the dome.
Yeah, that's off the dome.
Off the dome, man.
Off the dome.
I like my rappers to really, really rap. So that's what
When you
it's
say
about.
freestyle.
That's what it's about, man. I appreciate you for coming on, man.
Yes, sir.
This, that, and the third interview series. We'll catch y'all on the next one.
Yes, sir.